Okay, hello. Hello, can you hear me? Hi, Carol. Hi, Denise. Hi, Nicole. Hi, Kelly. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, I'm glad you can hear me, Nicole. Okay. Hi, Beth. All right. So, today we'll be making two cards, and the first cards that I will be making, it's a non-traditional color Christmas card. The colors that I'm using are kind of for fall, but honestly, I think it looks really great for like a winter card too, so it's okay. But yeah, it's different. Also, my measurements are different. Actually, this, can you see it? This card base measures 9 inches by 4.5 inches. So basically today, everything is gonna be non-traditional. Okay, so we're going to start by applying ink to this panel. This is the color that I have chosen. Honestly, I'm not sure about the name, but it's kind of a yellow, between yellow and like mustard color. Very fallish, like for fall cards, something like that. But I really love, I really love how it turned out. So that's what I'm gonna use it. Okay, let me just grab a piece of paper. Yeah, so I don't want to transfer ink. So it's just better safe than sorry, right? Hi, Elizabeth. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Hi, Lenny. So what we're doing now is I'm just applying ink to this base card, which is actually going to be my background. I'm not doing anything more than just applying ink using my life-changing blender brush. This is the biggest one, and it works so great for large backgrounds like this one. Okay, so and the other card that I'm going to be making later, it's a full card, also with non-traditional colors. Okay, so this cardstock, I believe it is Nina's Solar White, but you can also use Strathmore or well, any other that you like to use with ink blending. Also, we're going to be using the Slim Line Our Town cover plate die. And it's going to be something fun that we're going to be doing with those dies. So this is really, I mean, this is really easy. I'm not doing anything here but just applying ink, and I'm doing a lightly blending at the bottom and at the top. So basically my darkest area will be like in the middle of the of this background. Okay, so let's apply a little bit more. Okay, let's go here, but lightly. I'm not putting so much pressure on here. I'm just going lightly, and I think that's gonna be enough. Okay, let's do a little bit more here. And I think, yeah, I think that will be enough. Okay. So if you were using like a watercolor cardstock, you will be able to add some water. The finished look, it's really great, but in this case I'm not doing that because I'm not sure if I'm gonna be having time to add some white splatters that you can recreate some snow falling, but we'll see. Okay, we're gonna stamp the sentiment right now using the wonderful Misty. Okay, and for my sentiment, this is the stamp that I'm going to be using for this card, and it's called Lots of Christmas Cheers stamp. And we also have the matching dies. Good. I will be using this sentiment that says, enjoy every moment of this holiday season. And I will be using my black hybrid ink from Picket Studios. Okay, I basically, the reason why I made this panel on a different size is because of the sentiment, to be honest. And also, when I first did this card, I used this image. And this image, as you can see, is quite big. I mean, a little bit, it's wider. So I wanted my background to have some room for it. Okay, so, can you see there? Okay, yeah. So now I'm gonna be inking up my stamp. Hi, Daniel. And I'm just gonna make sure I don't have ink around, just in case. Better safe than sorry. Okay, so I'm gonna slightly be pressuring here, and let's see, I'm definitely gonna need another stamp. Okay, so let's do a second stamping. Okay, let's see. And yay! That's enough. Looks good. Okay, so you know that I'm gonna be putting my stamp back to the package because I don't want to lose it. All right, so now we have basically the background ready. Okay, this is I die cut my card base a little bit larger than my background. Okay, so I'm not sure the measurements, but it's just a little bit larger. And I have these beautiful critters already colored from the card that I did last for the last release. They are really cute. Those critters are really cute, and they can be used for winter cards, obviously for Christmas cards, and you can even use them for fall cards. I mean, I think they will look absolutely beautiful and cute. Okay, so these are the ones that we're going to be placing here, but not yet. I just wanted to show you the images. So here comes the fun part. And I have my die cuts already cut. And this is the slim slime Our Town cover play die. Okay, so what I did here, I just cut those in half, and I will be putting them one on, like, not exactly one on top of each other, but something like that, because I want to recreate like a little scene around here. And so I put some numbers at the back to know, so I know which one goes first. And additionally, I'm not sure if you will be able to see this, but I added a very thin strip of cardstock, because I mean, instead of using foam tape, I just added this piece of paper. Sorry, not paper, cardstock. So because one is going to be almost on top of the other one, so I don't want them to look funny. And yeah, I left one without it purposely, so you can see what I did. Yeah, exactly, like a Christmas village, right? So this is just like recycling paper. I have a lot of pieces around my desk, so okay, that's all I did. All pieces. Oh gosh, where's my... Okay, sorry, here it is. All right. And what we're gonna be doing now is I will be adding some, I'm gonna be adding ink, not to the whole pieces, just like at the bottom of them, but it will give a nice and very, sorry, look. Okay, so I have non-traditional Christmas colors, but trust me, they're gonna look very good, very nice. Okay, that's how we're gonna go. You can use any type of ink you want. And I already have my brushes here, so let's start. So it's just a little bit. I won't be covering the whole die cut. I just want to have a little bit of contrast between each of them. Okay. Okay, so you could also die cut this out of a cardstock with paper glitz, just like Rochelle did on one of her Christmas cards for the August release, and it looks so beautiful. Okay, so one is already done. Let me see which one is number 2. Okay, I'm gonna be using another brush. Okay, so we're gonna be doing the same. Okay. Okay, let's ink up a little bit more let's get more in here, because this green is, I thought it was gonna be like more dark, like a darker green, but it's not. It still looks good. And I love this type of dyes that Picket fancies is bringing every month, because you really can make lots of stuff. They're very versatile, and you can use them for slimline cards, or you can use them for A2 cards, or any other size, because this size is totally different. And it's funny because my other card, it also has a different size. Okay, so I will have the second piece done. This is number 3. Okay, let's apply. I don't know the names of these inks, because most of them I got those like probably 2 years ago on kits, so I don't know the names, but again, you can use any. I just didn't want to use distress oxide inks, because you need to wait until they dry, so this was really faster and more practical. Okay, so number 4 is here. Okay. Oh, sorry. Like this. So before cutting this die cut, I obviously put it on top of my background, and I looked for the best placement, and that's the reason why I put some numbers at the back, so I don't have to remember which one they were. I mean, it was just a trick that I had to remember what I wanna do. Okay, that's it. Really easy, very simple. You don't need to do more. You don't even need to blend or anything. Super easy. And this is how they look. Okay, so now first we're gonna be adding, okay, just a second, I just realized, oh no, we can use this one. I want to have some contrast. Okay, so that's fine. Okay, let's do this one a little bit more. Let's give them more of a dark color, okay? Because it gets kind of lost in my background, so I don't like that. So I will be using a gingerbread from scrapbook.com, just a little bit. Yeah, since my background is yellowish, definitely I need something to make contrast. And this brown is gonna look better. Just a little bit more, because I don't want it to get lost. And that's it. All right. So I'm gonna show you how I'm going to assemble this. Where am I? Okay. Just need to place this here so I know how much space do I have. And I also apply paper glitz pecan pie filling. This is a sample that I did on how the pecan pie filling looks. So I die cut out of this piece. Let me get here on this set. You get two pieces. You get this Santa flying with all the reindeers, and here it is. It's so beautiful. It has lots of shiny. I don't know if you can see it. Okay, so this will be on top. Okay. So let's start putting some glue onto my die cuts. Okay, that's enough. Okay, let's give some room to the Santa. And I probably should be putting this piece of copy paper back. I don't want glue all around my desk. Okay, so now let's do the second piece. Oh gosh. And I'm just gonna put it on. We're definitely moving a little bit, so it looks different. All right, piece number 3. Okay, and we're ready now. Okay, so I can place this right here. And you see how easy? Now we have a little village. All right. All right. So that's it. Super easy, right? Now we're gonna trim down the edges. I knew it was gonna happen. Okay. Let's trim down the edges. Okay. Now the second part. Hi, Rochelle. So at this point, we're going to add the card base, because we already had all the die cuts, and I needed to trim them down. So now it's time to go to the card base, to adhere the card base. Okay, So this is just the packaging from one of the slim light dyes that I'm using. I don't wanna, you know, sometimes you look, so I have some ink there, and for me this is the best way to secure all my backgrounds to the card base. Okay, so now we're gonna add our little critters. Okay, I can do this. Okay, let me see. All right, I'll be adding some foam tape to the back of the bird. And I'm leaving some space on each side because the other critters will be a little bit underneath the bird. I'm sorry I couldn't show you today how I color these critters, but definitely that will take me a lot of time, but I will be showing you how to color the other card. So we're still having some coloring today. Okay, so first critter is in place. Now let's add this beautiful and adorable fox. Foxes are my favorite always. All right, buddy, you're there. Okay, now it's time for the bunny. So we're gonna add a little book. So she will be singing, or well, oh gosh. Okay. All right, there it is. Now I have this such a cute little bird, and it also, okay, let's add some foam tape and give this little baby some dimension. Let's put it in top of the box. So yesterday, I remember somebody was, oh gosh, what happened with my lining? I'm sorry. Okay, somebody was asking how much glue they need to add when they die cut something out of cardstock with glitz. You're gonna be seeing here that you don't need to add too much. And because this is a small, I mean, it's really not, you're not gonna need more than usual. Okay, so there we go. Just a second. Okay. What is? Okay, so these are one of the embellishment that recently was released, and it's called a Snowy Season, and I will be adding some snowflakes. All right. Let's be adding some, some randomly. So one here, one on top, one more here. Okay, and okay, not this one. Okay, let's do one more like from here. So in my original card, I added white splatters of white ink. But you can see you don't need to do that. Just let me get all my sequins back so I can show you the final card. Okay, now I'm getting sequins all over my desk. Just what I didn't want, but okay. So this is the final card. It's a different size. It could be used like a winter card. And I really love those die cuts and how they look together. And those critters, they are the sweetest. This stamp is really one of my favorites. And it was, as you can see, it was really easy. And even this this die cut using the glitz was absolutely very easy to use. You can do the same, just adding some glitz on a paper and a piece of cardstock. Wait until it's dry, and then you can die cut out of it whatever you want. So this was card number 1. Okay, let's jump to card number 2, which actually is gonna be a shaker card. And I will be using my Misty again. Okay, that's all right. So for this fall card, also with non-traditional colors, I will be using this stamp that is called a medley of fall collage. I love it. And it's also part of the seamless stamp collection. And you can create out of this stamp lots and lots of backgrounds. You can do a slimline cards. We're just using this I guess it's 4x4. I'm almost sure it's a 4x4 stamp. And to add color, wait just a second. Okay, let me get this out of the way because it's like, all right. So as I was saying, I will be using scrapbook.com gingerbread wood to stamp all these images. I like stamping in brown colors. I think the look it's very unique, and I think for this card it was great because it's a full card. Oh yeah, I was correct. Yes, they are 4x4, the seamless stamps. We really have a great collection of seamless stamps, so you can do ton of stuff. I mean, they have a very good price, and they are very effective and easy to. They are very easy to use also. We also have videos in case you wanna watch and have some ideas on how to use the simplest stamps, you can go to Picket Fancy Studios YouTube channel and you will find a lot of inspiration over there. Okay, now I need to add a little bit more of pressure. Okay, one more. Let's ink up again the stamp so we can get a very good impression. All right, so oh, I love this tool. It makes everything so much easier. I like how the card making industry is getting lots of tools that are making our lives so much easier, like the Misty. I couldn't stamp. I mean, I wouldn't be able to stamp now without a Misty. Okay, let's clean up this stamp. I'm using my scrubber from Picket Fancy Studios. And sometimes I like to add soapy water to my scrubber. And by the way, I use my scrubber for to clean almost everything. Okay, let's get this. This is kind of wet. For example, yesterday after doing the live, I left the stencils inside a container with water. But part of one of them wasn't completely under the water, so the glitz got a bit dry, and this morning I took all that glitz with the scrubber. Also, I don't know if this is correct or not, but I clean my life-changing blender brushes with my scrubber too. So, I mean, they work, and I guess as long as it works, I guess it's fine, right? Yeah, the Misty was one of the best things that could happen to this industry. Okay, let me check that this is completely dry. Okay, let me see. I'll be changing positions so I can see better. Okay, I almost have it. No, pushing a little bit. All right. So what I do with this pokey tool is I just hold my paper in place, because yeah, I mean, no matter what, it always moves. And with this technique, you gotta be a little bit more precise than usual. But I always use that pokey tool to hold my paper, and it helps me get everything in place. I think of that pokey tool like an extension of my fingers. I mean, to me, it's really another great tool. And I believe those pokey tools, I mean, it was my oldest who got those. I don't even remember for what. But when I started crafting, those tools were already, yay, looks good. I mean, they were already here at my home. And I don't remember how I started using, but since the first day I saw they were very helpful, I can't live without them. And I have like 3 here, so I'm always taking care that I don't lose any, because I use those as much as I do the Misty. And as you can see, you can build lots and lots of backgrounds. You can keep going on and going on. It doesn't matter how small or how big is your cardstock. Oh, wait. But for this card, we're just gonna be doing this size. It's gonna be more than enough. It looks like a mini slimline, but I really am not sure about the measurements for the mini slimline. Okay, so now we're also gonna be using these brushes. And some, well, I might need my watercolor brush to get more a different look when I color, because I usually use one color, and with my watercolor brush I get like lighter parts and it looks like you were blending colors when really you didn't. You were just adding some water. And here I really added lots of colors, so let me see which one I'm going to start with. All right. Okay, let's start with turquoise green and marine green. These are again the Zip Clean Color Real brush. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna color everything, but I'm gonna show you what I did. I mean, I won't be doing any blending or any fancy type of coloring. I'm just gonna be adding color. And here is where my brush comes in handy. I'm just making this lighter. Removing the ink. Okay. And yeah, we're watercoloring. But for me, watercoloring is really, it's not easy, but it's definitely faster, and you don't need to be really good at it to get a good result. It looks beautiful because you have different shades, and the way that the water moves the ink, it's so like organic and beautiful that you don't have to do much. And I love Copics, but yeah, I think it takes a lot of time, at least to me. I can color probably this image here probably took me around 3 hours. But next week we're having it's not like a tutorial, but you will be seeing how to color one of the new stamps. So be sure to stop by Picket Fancy Studios Instagram, because there will be a video showing. It's a copy coloring video, so I think you're gonna enjoy it. All right. Okay, so this is, so these images, they are repeated all across your background, so I'm just gonna show you how I did one part. I'm not gonna be coloring the whole thing. And of course I have a finished background because I know. Okay, so let's do the top first. Okay, so let me see what are the colors. All right, guess probably those. Okay, so now I'm gonna using mid gray, pale dawn gray, and olive green. Okay, and let me just check. Let me check one thing. Yeah. We're also gonna be using brick beige. Okay, this is the fun part. And yeah, definitely you can blend with these brushes. I mean, they are meant to do the job. I'm gonna show you here how it looks when I just add water. Where's my brush? Oh, it's here. I really love how the water pulls the ink. I mean, it's I love it a lot. I even like those lines. I'm not sure if you can see, but those lines that it creates, and that's the only way that you can get those are when you use water. And after it dries, you can go back and add a little bit more of shadows. It works really well. Okay, I have one piece here. And you can see how easy it is to color with these brushes. So that's why I like them so much. Let's do one more. And I'm sorry, but when I color, I move my cardstock too much. Okay. Okay, now let's use, okay. Now this is way too light. Okay, yeah, this color looks so much better. And again, we add a little bit more water. And you see, just a little bit. And we're gonna go back and add a little bit more of shadow. Or you can go back with the lighter color and do a bit of blending. Where else do we have another? Okay, here is one more. So I'm trying to remember the name. It's like of these nuts. I mean, it's a. What was the name? I totally forgot the name of acorns. No, I'm not sure. Somebody can help me. The name of these images that I'm coloring right now. Okay. So So now it's a little bit more dry, and as you can see, I can add more shadows. Okay, so this is really easy. Everybody can do it. So I encourage everybody to try this. It's really easy. There are no skills needed for this. All right, now let's jump to another image. Let's do the mushrooms. They are my favorites to color. Okay. And for those, okay, what's this one? Oh no, sorry, it's this one. So for the head of the mushroom, I'm gonna be using deep red and red. And I will start from here, and there's not much room to color, but still you will be able to blend here and have like a lighter part and a darker one. Okay, so all right, let's do this one. And we do basically the same. Oops. Okay. This is so relaxing that sometimes I tend to forget to speak and say something. Okay. So let's do one more, okay? What you can also do is you can hit emboss this image and go back with these brushes and add color, and you're gonna have a great look too. Or you can do just copy coloring. I need just to practice more my pencil coloring. I haven't done any at all since, gosh, I guess last year. But I love the look when you do when you color images. All right, let's jump here. Okay, let's do this. And let's blend a little bit, and that's it. You can go back again and add a bit more of definition with the shadows. I'm gonna do the same here. And we'll start at the bottom of the mushroom. Okay, and that's it. So we do the same again. The shadow, a little bit of blending. All right. More shadows again. There it is. Okay, let's do the last one. The last mushroom. It's really, I mean, I can't believe how easy it is to color with these brushes. And you get Sometimes you get a look very similar to the Copics, especially if you use a little bit of water. Okay, so now let's, where's my yellow? Somebody took my yellow. That, oh no, I didn't color the white spots on the mushrooms. Oh wait, yeah. I need to still color this. Oops. Okay. So now we'll be coloring another leaf. So I guess now you can see why this is very non-traditional. This has non-traditional colors. And for this case, I will be using my watercolor brush. We have another one here. And if you want, you can use, okay, this is not making much of a difference. I love it more when I use my water. Okay. Oh, let's see, we do have what else? Okay, let's go with the greens. Now let's do this leaf over here. And we blend a little bit more. Remember, these are the same color that I used a while ago, pale down gray. But here I need to use my brush. Okay. All right, that's it. We just have one more here. And as you can see, I'm not even trying to be precise or anything. I'm just adding and having fun while adding color. Now let's add some water. And that's what I love so much, watercoloring. Because you can make all the coloring like in half of the time. Of course that doesn't apply when you are doing non-line coloring, because that takes you a lot more of time, because you need to be more precise while coloring. But this is really, we're just playing. All right, let's jump to another image. All right, this one is a pale green, and after the ink is dry, you can go back and add a little bit more of shadows. I'm not adding water here because the image, the leaves are small, so adding color with the brush is just enough. Okay, let's do one more because it was very, very easy. Okay, so you can go back and just add a little bit more of ink at the bottom of each leaf. Or you can use a darker green, of course, but honestly, this is enough for me. I mean, I like it how it looks. So now let's jump to this one. Okay, let's do this leaf, these 3 leaves together here. And I'm so ready for fall, to be honest. It's been so hot in here in Georgia, like never really. And I don't do well with hot weathers. Oh gosh. So winter and fall are my favorite seasons. And my heart is just winter and fall. Not even a spring, to be honest. Okay, let's do another. Okay, this one. Scarlet red and bright yellow for those. I don't think those are cherries or maybe oranges. I don't know. I'm not so sure what they are, but I think this color was good for my color combination. And as you can see here, this is a lighter color, and this part I want it to stay lighter, so I started from the bottom and go up. Let's do one more. Do we have another one? Same here. I color with darker one. Then at the top I started coloring. Now I'm blending, and yeah, looks good. One more because this was really small. So if you do the other way, you have to clean your brush, but it still works. So the leaves for this fruit was, I guess, this color. Yeah. We're just playing around with different shades of teals, greens, and some oranges. Something that feels like fall, but it's not really traditional colors. Where's the other one? Okay. Now we go, and as you can see, all colors that I'm using are the same. I mean, I'm repeating all my colors so they match. Okay, where is my lightest? Not this one. So let's do this flower here. I'm just adding a tiny bit of ink here because I want the petals on top to be very, very light. And then I'm going back with this green, Persian green. And again, I'm not adding too much, but I will be adding water. And if you need more contrast, well, you usually have to wait a little bit until it's more dry. Yeah, we can go back and let's add more here. Let's do this one too. And again, just a tiny bit here. Let's add the contrast color here. More water. And you can go back here that it's already dry. All right. I love the way how the ink or the paints move with water. Okay. So now let's do one of our last leaves, which is gonna be, okay, this one. And as you can see, I'm not even blending here, just applying color. Let's do this one too. Okay. One more. Where is, do we have another one? Okay, well, let's do this one because it looks very similar. All right, one more of this. Okay, we have here one more, and here. All right, so for the next color, I use this one. That is the olive green. All right, and you can blend this with the pale tone gray. It's gonna look awesome. Let's add a little bit more of water here. Okay. Let's do one more. So there's no excuse not to try these seamless stamps, because you are seeing now that it's very easy to add color and to play. You don't have to be a very skilled colorist. I'm not. I'm just making sure I'm having fun. Okay, but where is, am I missing another one? This is small ones. Okay, let's do the last one. And for this one, I'm pretty sure I mixed with this green. Yeah, I mixed it with that one. And I really like how the shade that I got when I mixed these two colors. So we're almost done with this background. I'm gonna show you the final, how does it look once it's completely colored. Okay, and let's see the final result. Okay, this is how it looks. Well, what I did here, I went a few steps ahead, and I just add some washi tape to attach both cardstock. I added craft cardstock at the back, because it's gonna be like a second, not background, but I just wanted another cardstock. And I added washi tape because I die cut these two cardstock together, because this is going to be a shaker card. Okay, so let's get rid of the washi tape, but you see what I did here. I die cut it once I finished coloring, and I also die cut another frame, rectangle frame, just a little bit larger than this panel. I added washi tape at the end, I mean on both sides. Okay, let's do it this way. I don't wanna peel my cardstock. All right. So the washi tape is to secure both panels, so I can run them through my die cutting machine, and I can have an exact and I can have the exact window for my shaker. So here at this moment, I'm gonna be adding the acetate. I have a piece of acetate ready that I will be putting at the back, and I will be adding this with some tape runner. Yeah, this tape runner is definitely one of the worst tape runners that I ever get. Okay, this is so much better. But I think this is enough. Okay. So let's secure the acetate. And we're going to add I'll be using glue, because in case I need to get a better placement. Oh, and look here, I have the measurements. This panel measured 3.5 inches by 7.5 inches. So I'm not sure if that's the size of a mini slim line, but well, that's what I got when I cut my, no, when I stamped the seamless stamp, and I cut around it. That's the measure I got. Okay, so for this part, so it can be attached to the cardstock, I'm definitely using tape runner. Okay, so here we go. Let's make sure it's okay. Wait, it's probably this way. Yeah, this is better. So let's adhere well both cardstocks. Okay. And what we're gonna be doing now is I'm gonna be adding some foam tape at the back. Not sure if I have my, yes, here it is. So let's add some foam tape to create the shaker, I mean, the dimension. What is my, okay. Let's add some here. Now let's do this part. So nobody's gonna see this the back of this background, so really I'm not trying to be precise while adding the phone tape. But I will be adding the strips, and I believe, these are the phone strips that I always use for my window shakers. So let's start here. Okay, we need one more. Okay, I placed my previous phone tape way too close to that one. Okay. And these embellishments are new. They were released this August release, and they are called pumpkin cookies. They're so beautiful. Look at those tiny pumpkins. And I believe those colors will be good for the background. So now what I'm gonna do is, okay. Okay, let's add some embellishments here. Let's not try to add too many, or it will look too bulky and they won't move. Let's add a little bit down. Okay, let's see. Maybe a few more. Okay, I think it's good now. All right. Oh, wait a second. I forgot to get the backing paper of the phone tape. But don't worry, because we're almost done. Making shakers, sometimes it could look like it's such a long process, but honestly it's not. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now as a final touch, I'm gonna where is my die cut? Okay, this die cut, this one here, that was here, this is part of the escallop frame dies from Picket Fence Studios. So just to give them a little bit more of contrast, I'll be adding this the circle frame, and I'm just adding some dots of glue because this circle frame, it's very thin, very thin, so you don't need more, but I think it's necessary to add it because it's gonna give us a bit more, a pop of color. All right, so this was released last month on July, and it's the Fancy Autumn Sentiments stamp. It's gorgeous. Look at those sentiments. All it's fall, where the leaves blow I go. Beautiful leaves and apple trees have arrived. So don't worry, because the dice for this stamp said it's coming soon. However, this is what I did. I stamped it with a teal ink. I guess it was from Catherine Polar, and I'm gonna add it to my background. But I want to add some dimension at the back, so I will be putting one piece of the font strip. Okay. All right. And there you go. So our second card is finished. It's finished, it's ready. We made 2 cards. It was fun. It was not complicated, so I really hope you can post all your cards showing us those beautiful things that you can do. And don't be afraid, because this is about to have fun. We are not professionals, and I don't think we're trying to be, so this is just about to have fun and enjoy and relax. So this was all for today. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed these cards and get some inspiration. And join us tomorrow, because Erica will be here tomorrow at 6. No, sorry, she will be here tomorrow at 2 p.m. Central Time. So don't forget, she's not going to be here at 6. She will be going live at 2 p.m. Central Time. Okay, thank you so much. It was fun. I really enjoyed, and hope to see you soon. I'll be reading the comments soon. Okay, thank you. Bye bye. God bless y'all.